Welcome. I was going to do a brief video about major and minor scales. Maybe a touch of pentatonic scale, because, you know, why not? Anyways, major scale, let's get into it. The good thing about guitar is that there is movable patterns. And here's one of the basic movable patterns for a major scale. 3-5, 2-3-5, 2-4-5. Same pattern on the G string. 2-4-5, 3-5, 2-3. So 2 notes of string, 3 notes of string, right? Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. Cool thing is you can move this around. Totally movable scale. The other thing we can talk about a little bit is minor scales. What is a minor scale? So if we stick to G major, this contains the exact same notes as E minor. So I'm just doing open 2, 3, open 2, 3, open 2. And then if you know your octaves, you can repeat it up an octave. Skip the note. So what I'm doing there is I'm sharpening the 7th scale degree to get a color tone. So there's your major scale pattern. Another simple pattern is 3 notes of string. I don't like this one as much, but it's a fun one to do and it can be helpful. So it's 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, and then you shift 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, and then you shift again 5, 7, 8, and there's the end of the scale. Right? So you get the idea. So 3 notes of string, or so this probably won't be the best live stream, but you know, just freewheeling it here. Figured I'd talk about it. Again, I did a lot of videos recently on pentatonic scales. I tended, when I was first starting to grasp the difference between major, minor, and pentatonic, I tended to think of any sort of variation of major and minor as basically a pentatonic scale. You just add a couple notes in. So if you had your E open pentatonic, this guy, that kind of thing, you just add a couple notes. So there's basically a pentatonic scale, but I've just added this note and that note. Somebody's asking me to play heavy metal. I don't know why. Plugged into a Jazz Cat. It's not really going to be, it's not going to be that heavy. It's mostly going to be. that, but I digress. So I think the ultimate takeaway here is notice the pattern, and you can shift it about. And play with the guitar, play with these patterns. Right? And then, you know, dig into your arpeggios. You know, you can, so for, if we go back to G major, people are always asking about modes and stuff, but I don't know, modes, I always call it modes, is just a different emphasis on a different syllable. So all it is, a mode, we took the major scale and we just started on different notes. So like Dorian mode would be starting on the second scale degree. Right? Phrygian is the third. Lydian is the fourth scale degree. Jazz people love Lydian. Because it has this sharp four kind of thing. People like that sound. It's a cool sound. Fifth scale degree, Mixolydian. Right? And then your sixth scale degree is minor. There it is. So there's your difference between major and minor. So for every major scale, there's an equal and opposite minor scale. And for every minor scale, there's an equal and opposite major scale. Right? So G major and E minor are the exact same notes, just different starting points, different home base. That's all it is. So keep it simple. That's all, pretty much it. I don't know how much more I can even say about it. It's like, explore the guitar, move the shapes around. Learn where a scale is on one note. I always recommend doing that. Or on one note, one string. So like an E minor scale on your E string, right? Where would be an A minor scale on the A string? And things that are idiomatic to the guitar, it would be, you know, sliding around on one string. You get the idea. So pentatonic scale. To make it minor, you add two notes. You know, and you can think about fingerings, you can think about picking. I don't think it's that complicated. There's all kinds of different ways to play the guitar. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. That doesn't help. That doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help your progression in your music. You know, however unless you are really stiff or you think something is off, then maybe adjust it. But I don't think it's the biggest thing to focus on. I mean, yeah, right hand technique does matter. I've adjusted mine over the years, but it's not something when I get students, if they generally are picking the notes. I recently had one student who would do everything with an up pick, which was kind of odd. I've never seen that before. Every note was, he would start everything with an up, even if it was single notes. It was peculiar. I've never quite seen that. Most people start with a down and do everything with a down pick, but I digress. So this video, again, is already way too long. So again, practice your major scales. Move them around. As I always say, all these notes are in different places. So you can do this stuff forever. mean, I don't even think I could exhaust them all if I sat here for a long time. Oh gosh, I could keep going, but notes repeat themselves. That's one of the weird things about guitar. But anyways, if you enjoyed this or found this helpful, subscribe. If you didn't, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, then it's not helpful. But I hope it is. Peace out. Till next time, I'll be posting more shorts, more live streams, more little ramblings about life, music. Stay practicing, stay having fun, stay inspired. That's what life's about. Life's too short to do things you don't want to do. So do things you want to do. You have to. You have to. I'm going to do another live stream after this about reading music and writing music. So I'm going to stop this one and do another one real quick. Bye-bye.